Rise up, heroes of Dominion, Zeus has entered the arena. Today we break down Electra, the hero that looks simple, but hides more depth than most rosters combined. Her power doesn't come from one stat, or one build, but from a balance most players overlook, and I'm about to show you where that advantage lies. Electra is the newest addition to Hero Wars Dominion era, and she instantly stands out. She's a tank, but not the classic kind that just absorbs hits and waits. Electra protects her team, yes. But she also delivers serious damage back to the enemy. That is what makes her special. She survives, she shields, and she strikes. But this hero is not simple. She's complex, layered, and extremely stats dependent. Two of her skills scale with both health and magic attack, while her final skill scales only with health. And here's a detail many players might miss: her violet skill, Immortal Shell, locks in its values before the battle begins. That means no matter how much her stats change during the fight, the conversion happens only once, at the start. Immortal Shell converts armor and magic defense into strength. And that strength is then converted into health. So unlike other heroes where armor and magic defense are purely defensive stats, for Electra, they are also raw fuel for her maximum health. And since her main skills depend on both health and magic attack, you can't just build her one-sided. If you stack only health and ignore magic attack, she will be tanky but weak. If you stack magic attack and ignore durability, she will deal damage but melt too fast. She needs both, which is why Electra must be properly built before she truly shines. Now, when it comes to her items, all 6 slots at each rank matter. There isn't a single magic item you rush above the rest, but if you want to optimize your progress, items that give health, armor, magic defense, and strength carry more weight because they directly increase her core scaling and overall performance. Looking at skins, right now Electra only has her default strength skin, but we already know more skins are likely coming, especially during her official event. The moment that happens, the priority will shift. A health skin will be huge for her, because it directly affects everything she does. And if an armor or magic defense skin appears, that becomes even more valuable than health, because those stats don't just protect her, they convert into even more health through Immortal Shell. A magic attack skin would also be extremely strong since it scales 2 of her main offensive skills. The default strength skin is good, but if those others become available, they will naturally take the higher priority. Glyphs are where things get interesting, and most people will assume health comes first. But here, it doesn't. Armor takes the spotlight. The reason is simple: when converted through Immortal Shell, the armor glyph alone can give Electra roughly 200,000 health. Compare that to the health glyph, which provides around 65,000, and you immediately see the difference. That is not a small gap, that's massive value. After armor, health still carries big importance. Magic attack then follows, because 2 of her skills directly scale with it. Strength also becomes valuable because it converts into health, just not as efficiently as armor or direct health bonuses. And magic penetration, while useful, sits at the end of the priority chain here. Her gift of the elements progression is straightforward: no special mechanics, no specific path. Level it normally, and consistently. Artifacts, however, are the backbone of her build. The second artifact, Defender's Covenant, is the biggest game changer for her. When fully upgraded, it grants 12,500 armor and 12,500 magic defense. Now remember what Immortal Shell does. It turns that into health. Just this artifact alone can add around 750,000 health to her total. One single artifact. That's why this one must be prioritized first, nothing else even comes close in impact. Her Ring of Strength also plays a major role. With 6,200 strength, it converts into roughly 250,000 additional health, plus 6,200 physical attack. While she isn't a physical damage hero, the health conversion is what makes this artifact extremely valuable. And then we have her unique artifact, Cage of Pain. This one boosts the team by granting 50,000 magic attack for 9 seconds when Electra casts her ultimate. But here is the twist, her shield explosion happens at 10 seconds, not 9. So if her shield survives the full duration, the explosion happens after the magic attack buff has already faded. Meaning, in many cases, the damage burst might not benefit from the artifact at all unless her shield breaks slightly earlier. It's a small detail, but an important one that can impact how her burst timing actually plays out in battle. Lastly, her ascension stats don't follow a strict rule, but based on everything we know and how she scales, armor and magic defense should be favored whenever possible. They aren't just defensive stats for her, they directly increase her maximum health, making her stronger in every way that matters. So, to wrap everything up, Electra is not just another tank. She's a durable damage dealer who scales in ways we don't usually see. Her strength comes from stacking health the smart way, using armor and magic defense conversions, balancing magic attack to keep her damage relevant, and prioritizing the right artifacts, especially Defender's Covenant, which is her biggest spike in survivability. She rewards investment, planning, and understanding of her mechanics, and once she's fully built, she becomes a real battlefield force. I want to hear from you now. Are you planning to unlock Electra during the event, or are you still deciding if she's worth investing in? When the event starts in a few days and players finally get their hands on her, this guide will give you a massive head start. So let me know in the comments, what's your first build plan, full health, armor conversion, or magic attack balance? I'll be checking the discussion and replying, so share your thoughts and we'll learn together as the testing begins. If this video helped you understand Electra's priorities before the event even starts, or gave you clarity on how to approach her development, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate all notifications. You won't want to miss the upcoming testing videos, counter guides, and real battle results as soon as Electra becomes available. Get ready, Guardians, the moment the event drops, the real optimization begins. Preparation creates the advantage. See you in the next battle. Salute and friendship.